Okay, today we have an inspection in a beautiful two-story house located in Mill Park. It is about 30-40 years old construction. We have 4-car garage. We have, double story. Excellently landscaped front yard. And we're doing pre-purchase building inspection on the house. And then we'll see what the house is like inside before we get to the exterior area. I mean, exterior looks quite reasonable, but it is due to be investigated further. Well, obviously, we have some maintenance items. We have severely leaning fences, which is, the maintenance item and should be shared with neighbors. Okay, we have a covering at the veranda area. What's this? Wow, that appears to be a spa installed into the floor of the deck, not having any pull barriers around access. So okay, there was meant to be a gate here, but the gate's supposed to open outwards, which is impossible. This gate is not operating, so it does not comply with the current safety regulations. Okay, what else do we have? Okay. The house is built on stumps. Okay, this is the access point. There is no way we can get access in there until all these stored goods, timbers, whatever, are removed. And removing of any obstacles is not part of a standard pre-purchase inspection. As it says in Australian Standard 4349, we only to inspect the accessible areas. Okay. What we have here is a first bedroom. Before we start inspection, let's get familiar with the building and take a note, record of any obstacles and limitations that we may have here. That is a ground floor. Let's come upstairs. Okay, that's another non-compliant issue. This looks like a master bedroom. Second bedroom. Third bedroom. Wow. Fourth bedroom. Okay. Okay, let's check the condition of our ceilings. Okay, there's evidence of previous cracks in the linings. They were patched quite poorly. This is typical, and some cracks in the ceiling linings should be expected, especially due to the age of the building, because this is the natural settlement. Here's another issue. Well, generally speaking, at this stage, the ground floor ceilings appear to be okay, quite consistent with the age. Okay, that's okay. There's marks on the ceilings, consistent, with probably ventilation issues, which is absolutely acceptable. However, I would strongly recommend, the exhaust fan to be checked, and maybe a better version, more powerful, should be installed. The stairs are squeaking, which is again, is acceptable. And can be easily fixed by a good carpenter. Okay, upper bedroom ceiling's good. Ceiling's good. Master bedroom ceiling is good. I really like the position of downlights. Yes, we do have a dimmer, so it's quite smart. Will create beautiful ambient atmosphere. Okay, master unsweet. Ceiling is good. Fine cracking. This next to the fan. Okay, there is just defective paint. Probably something to do with stored items, being moved and just scratching out the ceiling a little bit. Those are the very minor maintenance items and usually not being recorded on a pre-purchase because it's not a brand new property, and this type of tear and wear is absolutely accessible. Okay, we'll start with the walls. Well, this is how the wall is supposed to look. Absolutely straight, no bulging, no nails popping out, and providing the building is not new, at least you can comment that it was absolutely properly built. However, this is what we don't want to see. Okay, this is the minimal cracking in the plaster. That was not properly repaired prior to the painting. Painting appears to be quite recent. Okay, that's another fine crackings. Again, were not properly repaired. But here is not really visible. This cracking is visible because it is very close to the window on my left hand side. I always wonder when people commission the trades to do a little bit of refresh prior to sale. Yeah, fair enough, but those trades, I believe, should take extra care when doing their job. This should have been properly repaired with the application of plaster type and proper sanding prior to the painting. Okay. That's another settlement crack that wasn't properly repaired. Those hairline cracks are absolutely acceptable, especially considering the age of the building. Those things, do happen quite commonly, and that should be expected. Okay, what do we have here? What we have here is the evidence of a previous renovation. You can see the lines of previous plastering. I assume the previous tiling used to, for the shower recess, used to come up to here. They were removed, replaced with new plaster, and then new tiles went on. Again, this is the maintenance item, and a little bit of a mission, by whoever did, the bathroom renovation. They should have been much better prepared, better plastered and sanded prior to the painting. However, having said that, when applying the light and standing from about 1.2 meters, you don't really see it, so it passes the current standards and tolerances guide issued by Victoria Building Authority. The walls in the corridor, absolutely straight. Cornice lines, absolutely straight. Well, whoever was the builder for the house, at this stage, I have to say he did absolutely fantastic job. The house, was properly built. Anything cosmetic or wear and tear, well, it is absolutely acceptable. Okay, there's another evidence of some previous mechanical damage, and the things, just were not properly sanded. There are different ways of doing the inspections. The way I prefer to do mine is I'm going through the rooms a couple of times, because when you rush, sometimes you can miss something. This is why I prefer to do ceilings first, then to do walls, then to do doors. While I'm walking, I also record, things like bouncing floors, squeaking stairs. Okay, ground floor. Okay, again, previous patchworks. Study, previous patchworks. Previous patchworks. Again, a newly renovated bathroom. Okay, that probably was the line of the mirror. All's good. Previous patchwork in the laundry. We don't have any evidence of previous cracks around the doorways, and this is where they usually occur due to the structural settlement of the building. But we see none, and it is a very good sign. That means the house was properly built. Okay, that was again a previous settlement crack in the lining above the kitchen window. Again, that is absolutely acceptable. Fridge niche is good. Okay, staircases. Under the staircase. Walls are good in this area. We'll get back to the staircase. This is the bar. Bar is good. Okay. Yeah, previous patchings. No cracks around the door frames. Okay, previous settlement crack. Evidence of previous settlement cracks around the window in the main living area. Don't you love the option of voice to text? Saves a lot of time writing. Okay. That's another settlement crack, which was poorly patched, and okay, because of its close proximity to the ceiling, crack to the ceiling in this area, again, that is absolutely acceptable, especially considering this type of construction of the window. So okay, this looks a bit funny. Okay. Evidence of possible previous leaks above the window in the master living area. I'll get back to it, when I'll get the ladder out. I will put, the moisture meter up against it. Okay, I got the ladder. Let's put moisture meter on the settings. Well, as we can see, the moisture meter says, it's dry. That means potentially this leak, have happened in the past. and most likely was related to the block gutter. That's how it usually happens. Okay, but obviously been rectified in the past. It just was not properly plaster repaired and sanded prior to the painting. Again, these little things are not really good. There's another evidence of poor plastering repair. They should have cleaned up this sealed brick wall in a better fashion than they've done. Okay, we're now going to check the windows. We have aluminum windows, and they're fresh and they're working as intended. Okay, hardware just needs to be better repaired. Again, this is tear and wear item. Okay, so okay. Okay, we'll need the ladder to this area. Okay, check the windows in this area. I'll just check the first one. It appears to be functional just right. Okay, these are the single glazed windows, aluminum. They function as intended. However, some maintenance definitely will be required. Yeah. All windows are good. Okay, let's check the windows here. Okay. The hardware of the window is broken. Okay, this window does not have a restrictor, but since it is located more than 1 meter from the ground level, there should not be a safety hazard. Same as here. It is about 1 meter from the ground level. Sorry, from floor level, rather. The same applies to this window. Okay. Okay. Same should be applicable to this window. And to this one. as well as this one. Yep, only concern I have if this glass at the bottom is a safety glass. I don't see any particular markings. However, let's assume it is.